I've finally done it. Trailblaze level 60 in Honkai Star Rail. The game's only been out for about 2 months now, and getting to this point was definitely not as challenging as Genshin. Here we are for Equilibrium Part 5. I think this is going to be relatively simple, especially because I haven't struggled with any of the other ones so far, and it hasn't even been that long ago since I did Equilibrium 4, so I'm pretty good, I think. And I get to bring along Asta, which I just worked on in my most recent video, so hopefully she will be a part of this and help us out. Okay, off the bat, they're not playing around. I can see they're definitely not playing around, but neither are we, so we should be fine here. And I'm looking forward to finally getting the resources that I'm gonna be getting from grinding the final stage of a lot of things like relics, materials. I'll finally be able to do the hardest stage, which means more materials for myself. Hopefully I crit. Come on, Seele. If I've ever needed you to crit before, it's definitely now. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. And having Asta on the team is definitely a lot more helpful. I mean, I could bring someone like Ting Yun to boost me up, but Asta's definitely making it easier too. And we should be getting the speed boost relatively fast now, so that's what I love about having Asta. Seele is already extremely fast, and with Bronya being able to make it where I can attack whenever I want with Seele as well, just the boost that I'm getting here is really nice too. There we go, Asta. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good break right there. Okay, let's finish things up with Seele now. And then we'll go ahead and move on to the last enemy, which has a quantum damage weakness as well. So I'm pretty much good here. And she could be a lot better. Like, she's still not perfect, but I'm definitely glad with the damage that I'm still able to do this far in. And there we go. That's Equilibrium Part 5. It was pretty simple. What can I say? It probably would have been even faster if I brought someone else over Asta, because she's still not, you know, super amazing as well, but I'm really happy with that. So let's go ahead and max out Seele. There we go. We even got the golden achievement for getting a character to the max level, and I'm glad that Seele could be my first one. As far as weapon, I'm gonna wait on that just a little bit, because what I'm gonna be doing in this video is a little bit different than last time. I'm gonna first start with upgrading my Seele all the way, and I'm probably gonna do a video soon where I actually crown her in this game, which is getting her abilities to the max that I can. But that's not what we're doing today. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna finish unlocking everything on the skill tree here, which is going to be really nice to do. My Seele is going to get a little bit of a boost in terms of crit damage, which is nice, and some of these extra abilities like attack increase. So let's start off with the attack. I definitely grinded quite a bit, by the way, as well. As you can see, I have a lot of these arrows, which definitely took a long time to grind. People are right, it does take a lot to get the materials to awaken your characters, but nah, that's nothing compared to the traces, which isn't something that we're not used to, because even in Genshin it takes a long time to get talents leveled all the way up. And so here we have it. We are gonna have my Seele maxed out, leaving the crit damage for last, and there we have it. My Seele skill tree is maxed out, which is really nice. And for the fun of it, I guess I can go ahead and level her ult up as well. 382%, that's quite a bit. And so my Seele has gotten an increase in damage for crit damage, because it actually did go up a little bit there. So I now have a 54-172 crit ratio. So what I'm thinking I might actually do for my Seele now is take off this planar ornament set and switch to the crit rate one, and then switching the body to a crit rate body if I can get a nice one again. That way I can raise her crit rate, and now that my crit damage is a lot higher, I can kind of focus on that side more, and I think that'll make her more balanced. But then again, it is nice having a almost 60-170 build, which is pretty cool. Next up, I want to give an overview of my account so far. I am a free-to-play player, of course, and with the game being out for 2 months, I think I've made some pretty good progress, and honestly, I'm happy with the luck that I've been given to when it comes to the gacha side of things. My first 5-star was Bronya, my second 5-star was Seele, and then I ended up getting Japard from the normal banner summons, not my guaranteed one. Bronya was my guaranteed one from the normal banner, the beginner summons, but Japard I actually ended up getting off of a single from the normal banner, which was really cool. And these two are really amazing characters, definitely the all-stars of version 1.0 if you're asking me, and I'm really glad that I was fortunate enough to get Seele as my first ever main featured banner 5-star. And I have pretty much every 4-star, even the new Yukong, which I can't wait to make a video using her soon. Except for Su Shang. I was never fortunate enough to get Su Shang, which is unfortunate because I really actually like her physical damage unit, and all the rest of them are of course 5-stars. That's pretty common. Not everybody's gonna have every single 5-star. If you're free to play, it's gonna be pretty impossible to do that. But what 5-stars is it that I would like to get? Well, when it comes to the normal banner, once I hit 300, the one that I would probably want honestly would either be Welt or Clara. I mean, Himiko is pretty cool, and I wouldn't mind getting an ice one, but you know, I like Clara's physical damage. I would like to have a physical damage carry on my team. And going forward, what is it that I'm going to be grinding? Well, with version 1.2 around the corner, and with Kafka being the second half banner unit, I'm definitely going to be start focusing on grinding the lightning damage set, which will just be good for my Serval as well. So I'm definitely going to try to grind this set and get a really good build for her by the time that the second half of version 1.2 comes out, because of course Kafka's a lightning damage unit, and I would really like to have a lightning DPS on my team. So this is probably the next set that I'm going to start grinding now. Along with some more of the planner ornament sets, I need to start grinding these. These are going to just be universal for a lot of DPSs, the crit rate one, or even the crit damage one as well. And I know some of you have been asking me about my Forgotten Hall progress, and as far as Memory of Chaos is concerned, I haven't actually started this at all yet because I really haven't worked on too many characters. That's the one crucial mistake. Well, not really a mistake. I knew going into this, you want to build characters like all around. You want to build different types, but honestly, I had more fun doing that, and because I did get shafted early on with Seele, I just kept going and I was too invested into her, to where I haven't really worked on that many characters. And just like in Genshin, of course, once you get to the later parts of the Forgotten Hall, and especially in Memory of Chaos, you're gonna need to have more characters built up, especially for a second half. So even though my Seele can clear easily, my other half is slacking a little bit. So yeah, I haven't even tried this yet because I know I need to work on more characters, and now that I'm in the end game, I can chillax a little bit and kind of start doing that. And next, I want to give some tips on how you can reach Trailblaze 60 pretty quickly, and just tell you the things that I did to get here. And it's pretty simple. You just play the game, you know, use your Trailblaze power every day. Try not to let it get wasted. I think there's only been like a few days, 1 or 2 days, that I haven't logged on in the entirety that Honkai Star Rail's been out. So I definitely have been playing this game every day, making sure I'm using my Trailblaze power. And I think about like 70 to 80% of all of the XP that I've gotten so far has been from this cavern right here, because I grinded heavily for the Brilliant Stars set, which is the quantum damage set for Seele. I grinded this so hard. I even used my Trailblaze fuel that they give you all the way up to like Trailblaze 40 and maybe even 50 on this cavern itself, which was really fun actually, because I was able to just grind this cavern for like 3 hours straight, which was really nice. That's also how I was able to get some good quantum pieces for Seele, even though she's not perfect. And I think it's no surprise that Simulated Universe also gives you some as well for completing different worlds, and I've put some time into this as well. That's definitely helped me, especially during the double planar ornament event, because you get XP when you get, just like relics, any relics, the planar ornaments, you get XP for getting that as well. And during the planar ornament event, you were getting double XP, which is going to be really crucial because we're actually getting a new event coming up soon, which is going to focus on the calyxes, I believe. So you're going to get probably double of this, which is going to be really good. So if you do 6 of these, which is just 1/3 of your resin pretty much, if you do 6 of these a day, I'm guessing you're going to get like 600 XP from this alone, which is not bad. That's not bad XP, but you definitely do get more from Cavern of Corrosion, of course. But again, that's because this takes up more power than the calyxes do. With the double XP that I'm guessing the event's going to give you, you should get 600 from just doing 1/3 of this, and then you'd still have 120 left over. But yeah, definitely grinding Cavern of Corrosion, that gives you the most XP, honestly, which makes sense because this is what you're supposed to be grinding once you get to in-game content. I mean, you get 200 per one, and the amount of times that I did this over and over again with the free fuel they gave me, yeah, it's no surprise that I was able to level up super quickly. So that's gonna wrap it up. Trailblaze 60, I'm really happy that I reached this point. I'm definitely into the end game, which is really fun actually to think about, because it's only, like I said, been out for 2 months already. With a lot of the events and things that they're throwing out, it'll be nice to have my characters built up more and to have that extra level of challenge. But let me know what Trailblaze level you guys are at. I'm sure there's some of you that are even farther ahead than me, especially if you're not free to play as well. But even if you are, I'm sure that some of you have surpassed me on here as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.